Hello HealthStream, how are you doing? Just wanted to share with you some good news that I got this week. A few things, I'm really excited. So first, I got my 200-hour teacher training certification. So I'm now a certified yoga instructor, although I've done my one class during training, but that's about it. And I had no intention of doing more. I was doing it as a lot of folks do, doing the training to go deeper into the practice, because that's really the only pathway that is available. It's quite an expensive pathway, so, which is conflicting to me. And I always thought there's got to be something in the middle, because the training is relatively expensive, yet you don't make that much money as a yoga instructor. So to do this for a living doesn't, I don't know, I guess it depends on how you work it, but it's not terribly lucrative, first of all. Second of all, to do it for just general interest is rather extravagant, and I'm blessed for the opportunity to do that. But that's why people say this is, a wealthy person type activity, because it is pretty expensive if you really get into it, which is a shame because it's so helpful and important and vital and crucial, and it's just amazing. I can't speak enough about it, that it really needs to be more accessible to more people, and people really need to have access to learn more. There are online opportunities, but that's not the same thing. So I don't know, I think about it a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people do. I don't know what the solution is, but maybe that idea will come to me or someone over time. But anyway, in the course of this training, my instructor was encouraging me that I should actually teach, and it's not something that I had planned because I'm looking for a job in corporate America. And, like I said, teacher training, instructing is not terribly lucrative. So, I would open a studio again. I've heard stories that's not terribly lucrative either. So, and I looked into purchasing a franchise, and it's quite expensive. So you can go through a great expense to purchase a franchise, which would probably make more money than an independent. But then you lose all the benefits of the franchise, or you open an independent studio and then you're struggling, but you're doing what you love. So I don't know. I don't have the answers. Anyway, I got my certification, and my instructor was very generous with his praise of my performance, and as were the other students. And he actually wants me to help him teach. So I'm looking into the additional training that you need to become an instructor of instructors. So at the very least, I would be gaining and getting even further into the practice, which I had intended to do anyway. I just didn't necessarily intend to do it this quickly. Anyway, enough about me. Do yoga. I don't care how you do it. Do it online. The other good news that I had is that I had one friend who I had turned on to the medical medium. She's been doing it for a month, and she's already seen positive results. I am so happy. I'm so happy that someone trusted my advice, and I'm so happy that that she's getting results. I mean, it took me 9 months to get results. So I'm elated about that. Very happy for her. And more good things are yet to come if she's got results this quickly. The other positive news is that I had another friend message me, and I haven't seen her, I don't know, definitely over a year, if not a few years. We worked together over 3 years ago. But we're friends on Facebook and Instagram, and she said, "You're really motivating me to do yoga. I know I have to start doing it, but this and that in life and yada." And yeah, I know. But I said that's why I post the pictures and stuff that I do. Because not to say, look at me, look at what I can do. But in a way, yes. Not in a way that's like, look at me, please, like. But in a way that's like, you could do this. I can do this. I practically cured myself of an autoimmune disease. And now I'm like 10 years younger and super happy. You can be this way too. It's within your grasp. So I was happy about that. The final thing that I wanted to share with you is that on April 2nd of this year, 2020, the David Lynch Foundation is going to inaugurate the Trauma Project. And what that is, and actually John Bon Jovi and Jake Gyllenhaal are going to help to spearhead this, help launch the national campaign, is that they are going to, it's called 21 to None, and the initiative is to bring the number of veteran suicides from 21 a day to 0. Now think about the percentage of the population that actually goes overseas and gets deployed. And they get deployed numerous times. There's a very low percentage of the population of this country. And 21 of them kill themselves every day. It's horrifying. I mean, I can't even imagine what they go through on a daily basis inside their head. I can't even imagine. This is awful. Come on. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll edit it. Maybe I will. Because I don't know. I mean, how many people, no offense, but watch this video. Is it really worth editing and filling up more storage? Not that I don't care about you. I love my viewers, for sure. And I don't even call you my viewers. You're just people that hopefully need information that I have. Anyway, this initiative is designed to bring to the TM practice, Transcendental Meditation practice, for free to veterans. So it says, the Trauma Project's campaign to stem the epidemic of veteran suicides by making the Transcendental Meditation technique available free of cost to veterans and their families. A Department of Defense funded randomized control trial published in the Lancet Psychiatry showed the TM technique reduces post-traumatic stress symptoms and depression equal to, so depression, right? This doesn't just mean veteran people. This is everyone. Depression equal to or exceeding prolonged exposure therapy. I don't know what that is, but it's the current gold standard of PTS care. So, listen. If you or someone you know is struggling with depression, thoughts of suicide, or PTSD, I mean, you gotta meditate. And everyone, why do people poo-poo it? It's so effing important. I'm so frustrated. Like, I don't know. It has to become mainstream. It has to be okay. This has to become normal. Things that are good for you have to become normal in our society. This is so insane. We ingest chemicals that hurt us. That's okay. That's an acceptable form of stress relief. in our society. I don't know. But all I know is you should meditate. Everyone you know should meditate. Every person. The evidence is there. So, if it helps people who have killed other people, even if they didn't want to, if it helps other people who have seen the atrocities of war and the worst of the human spirit, well, of course it's going to help you. I don't think any of you were in that situation. I doubt it. If you were, then I hope this message gets through and you seek this out too. But most people aren't at that point. But if it helps those people, sure as shit's gonna help you. So do it. Alright, jerkies, peace out.